Oh my gosh.
What's up, guys?
Oh man. I was talking to Charlie and Vince backstage. You guys have been to Utah, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
my sister lives here.
Oh really? Oh, awesome.
I've been coming here for 30 years, something like that.
Utah loves. And Krysten and Carrie, have you been here before to Utah?
This is my first time. Yeah.
I've been here before, yeah.
Oh, awesome. So having been here before, though, what was the thing that surprised you most about Utah? Like, what did you not expect?
I didn't know about the altitude, and I felt a little off today. And then finally, someone told me, make sure to drink a lot of water. So that was a surprise.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through.
I always, when I think of Utah, I always thought of like, the snow and the mountains and Sundance and stuff like that. And so I drove through Monument Valley a few years ago and was just like just blown away by that. Having watched all the John Ford movies growing up and stuff, it was pretty cool.
Well, anything that, I know you've been coming here for 30 years, but was there anything like you just did not expect Utah to have?
No, it's like when I come here, it's just about my sisters and my nieces and,
I love it. Utah's a family state. We know that. So glad that they're here.
I have to say, everyone is really polite here. Is that real? That's a thing?
It's not for real. Not for you, it's not for real. For everybody else, it's like for real. But for you, it's not for real.
We like to think we're very polite. Well, we do have a lot of fan questions, so I think we'll get started with those. Oh, they're right there.
Fan question.
Hey. You guys are all so freaking talented, and you just play these awesome characters, very multi-layered characters. So my question is about script analysis. When you first get a script for an episode or something, can you give us a little sneak behind the curtain of your process of interpreting?
First, are you an actor?
Writer, director.
Yeah. It's interesting that, nobody talks about script analysis, so it's interesting that you would ask that question.
I love it. It's fun.
Yeah. It's like everybody always leaves that out when they discuss, because a lot of us do it, but we never talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's always left out of the discussion, script analysis.
And it's also like people always, they seem to be amazed at how you learn the lines, rather than, because the interesting and the hard work is, as you say, is the script analysis. But learning the lines is just like formulaic, just go through it. But everyone's like, how do you learn all those lines?
So does the audience know what script analysis is? Really? What is it? Do you want an explanation real quick? So, okay, I'm gonna give you one. So you see that screen there? Imagine that being a giant painting, a portrait, right? And then the top right corner is the beginning of a river, and then it goes down to the left bottom corners, and the river flows through the picture. And then on the right upside is a mountains, right? And on the lower is a patch of daisies, right? So daisies on one side of the river, mountains, and the river, the story flows through it. So you have to learn by studying page by page and asking why, the question why constantly. I'm giving you a very short, brief description of what script analysis is. You ask every question you can on every page, and you have to go back and forth and answer it constantly so that you realize your composition within the structure of the story, just like a painting. So let's say I play a lot of supporting roles. That's basically my career, right? As a character actor. So let's call me the patch of daisies. And I have to know, by the time I turn up on stage, I have to know how bright my daisies are supposed to be, or how dull they're supposed to be, how many they're supposed to be, because I don't want to ruin the composition of the portrait. I have to know exactly where I fit in the service of the story. You understand? That's what it is.
I feel like I've just had an aha moment. I do.
Okay, so end of conversation. So that's it. So what was the question again?
Just everyone's, if I could brief, when you first get a script, what subtext do you read into? How do you find your character from the page?
Yeah, so for me, it's sort of the first thing that pops out. And that might be a cadence or a physicality or like a joke or just the one thing that pops out. And sometimes it'll be like a walk. And then you kind of just like start there and then you keep digging and digging and digging. And then I also work with an acting coach, like exhaustive process with an acting coach, and show up knowing everything and kind of throw it all in the garbage.
Yeah, I think you have to be a good detective, and I think a lot of us are that do this for work. Like I'm a crazy detective.
She really is.
It's terrifying how I can figure things out. But and then the other thing that I add to my work that I actually came to it intuitively and then actually worked with a coach who uses this technique as well is I actually ask my dream life to inform me. I trust that I've been brought to a character for a reason. And when I aligned with that, like out of all the people in the world, like I got picked to do this or that there must be some higher purpose of it for it. And so I opened myself to my dream life and write down my dreams. Now, sometimes I don't have any, and sometimes they're so profound. And it might not even be the character. It might be something that I can't quite explain it to you, but it's not that part of my process isn't very intellectual. It's quite instinctual. Makes it fun. I like it.
All right, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't know if I can really add to any of that. So, I mean, I think what I often do when I read a script is I identify a feeling. How is this page or this moment or these people? How do they make me feel? And then how do I help an audience member feel that and whose job is it to help the audience feel what I'm feeling when I read it? How do I contribute to that process, I think?
I think that basically sums us all up. I have nothing more to add to what they say.
Hi, I'm Emma, and my question's not as cool, but if you guys could have any like obscure superpower, what would it be?
Peeing really far. Next question.
Can we hear yours first?
Being able to refill anything, so like bank account would count any food that you have, tanks of gas, like that would just be so helpful.
That's really good.
Do you have an answer?
What? I'm not doing it. I don't know. No. Fly? Wait,
That's not obscure, though, is it? Flying isn't obscure. Yeah.
I think there's not much to say after mine.
I don't know.
All right. I think we'll go to the next question then, if you guys okay.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, I'm Allie. I originally had a question that actually doesn't work with the strike. So then, Charlie, you inspired me. What's your Starbucks order?
Oh, this is so lame. For some reason, I'm really embarrassed right now. So I think of myself as like a coffee snob, and I care about coffee, and I care about good coffee. But then Starbucks have this thing called chocolate foam. And I'm a little ashamed. But they put like chocolate cold foam on a cold brew. And it's like my dirty secret that I've now revealed to everyone. Yeah, right. So it's chocolate, cold foam, cream, no vanilla syrup. That's what it says.
Is that your third one?
And it always says Johnny as well. Because when I order my coffees and they ask me for my name, I say Charlie. In America, they don't hear Charlie, they hear Johnny for some reason. So I have stood in coffee shops waiting for coffees, and there's one there that says Johnny on it.
Thanks, John.
Next question.
Oh, yeah, okay. First of all, really quickly, I just want to say, you ate that up. I'm real. Carrie-Anne, Krysten, Vincent, I'm such an obscene fan of all your work, even outside of the Netflix stuff. But this question is also for Charlie. The character that I'm not sure if I can say his name, is one of the slyest, most charismatic characters in comics. So do you have any dating advice?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I just feel like I'm terrible at dating. I'm so glad I missed out on the app stuff. That just makes me so anxious, that idea. Oh man, I don't know. My dating advice is like, don't do something fancy. Do something silly and fun, right? Like I was never into this like really go take someone to a really fancy restaurant and then go like ballroom dancing. As you know, like get a pizza and some beers and have a good time on a somewhere. That's my lame advice. I would like to hear what these guys think about that.
Ladies.
I actually won a really good date once that I didn't organize. That the person I was going out with organized, and she didn't tell me what it was. And we showed up, and she took me on a date to hot yoga. I was like, wow, what a cool first date.
Yeah, okay, my move used to be. Okay. What I'm like really good at bowling and pool, so I would like convince people to go on dates doing those two things, and then be really like freakishly good. And it's also fun. I think dates are good when it's like activity based, because then it's not awkward and it's playful and you can, So I'm with Charlie, nothing fancy.
Are you a sore loser though?
I am not a sore loser. When I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I'm usually right, but when I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. And I do get a little like competitive, and I like to like win and get better. Yeah. What about you, Vincent?
What's that?
What's a fun date for you?
He likes to pee on people. Hence the superpower.
Oh my God!
No, actually, that's not true. And the peeing really far thing comes from like when I was a kid, I grew up in the South, and guys used to pee really far. And I was like, how do they fucking pee so far? And so I guess that's still on my mind, because I used it as a joke tonight. So back to the dating thing. I don't know, sometimes like if you meet somebody that you're really into, you really don't have to think about much. It just happens, It's kind of cool, You can plan a dinner and plan this and plan that, but when you lay eyes on each other and you start talking to each other, then it just sort of like the night sort of just happens. And that's the perfect
or
case scenario.
day.
Yeah, or day. Okay. You're right. Definitely right. So that's the only way I can think of it. That's a good one. Yeah.
Was that helpful?
Hi, my name's Jay. This is for everybody. You all seem like such nice people. How do you get in the headspace as an actor to be dark or even evil?
You know, first of all, we're not nice. I do it differently each time, but it's usually coming, if you're ready to hear some actor mush talk, it usually comes from script analysis first, and then on the day, you know, I'll be very relaxed and I'll conjure up, or have already conjured up an event in my life that makes me want to tear somebody's head off. And I go there, you know, I struggle to go there 100% every time. And the struggle is what you guys get. But I go all the way, and then I pull it all back inside me, and I can control, as long as I stay really specific with the event that I'm speaking the author's words through, I can let it out like you would air out of a balloon in little moments whenever I want. And so the words are just coming through that emotion, whatever that emotion may be.
All good? Anyone else want to answer that? All right.
My name is Daniel. You guys are all awesome, but my question is for Carrie. What inspired you to be in a sci-fi film series?
Can I just say, kids these days are awesome. I mean, well, how awesome are you, dude? Like, you used your whole voice, you got up there, you asked Carrie-Anne the question.
You look so nice.
He's wearing a tie.
So nice.
It's brilliant.
You're killing it out there.
I mean, when I was your age, I was like bumping into walls and drooling, you know, like. Anyway, I'm sorry, Carrie.
Well, they hired me because honestly, I'm not really a huge fan of that genre. I don't know. I mean, I do like them sometimes, but I just got really lucky and got hired to be a part of that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is JJ, and I was wondering if you guys were in a superhero style fight, what would your finishing move be called?
Finishing move? Yeah. What would yours be called?
Are you allowed to swear? But there's kids. No, I can't swear.
I swear
Yeah.
all the time.
People want
I
it.
can swear.
I shouldn't swear? This one's busy, so that's good. She's busy. She's not going to notice. Oh,
Oh, now she's noticing.
oh, go back. I've had enough of this shit.
Pass. I'm not following that.
Yeah, that was too good.
What would the move be called?
Do you have one, Charlie?
No, but I'm just thinking of that old Batman series, and so mine would be like pow.
It would be. It would be pow. Yeah, it definitely would be pow.
I'm definitely going to incorporate that.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right then. All right then.
Mine would be, look, there's blood everywhere.
Hi there. My name's Andrew, and playing characters that have such trauma and just a lot of darkness inside them, how do you put that all away after you're done shooting? Is there a hobby that you do or some activity that you do to kind of return to normal life?
Yeah, go home. Take a shower. Hang out with your kids. Like, that does it every time.
I took up knitting. So did Charlie.
So my question for you guys is, if you were professional wrestlers, what song would you like to walk out to?
I don't know the name of it.
Let's hear you sing it.
It's
Sing
like,
it.
It's like something free. No. We're talking a little more modern. No. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. I listened to it this morning. It's like, it gotta be free. No, I'm not doing the wrong tune. I'll remember it later.
Is it a girl singer?
Huh?
No.
No, it's really modern. Like, I have young children, teenagers. I listen to new things. It's got like this ghost in something. Free. Ghost in something. Anybody know?
Like Harry Styles or something? Or Taylor Swift?
No.
Katy Perry?
No. Sorry. It's good though. I'll find it later and somehow get it. I'll put it on my Instagram or something. Sorry.
I mean, I would like maybe something like super badass, like Enter Sandman or. Shocker.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of it. You got one?
I mean, I don't know. I'd either do something without words, like or not many words. I don't know, like Untitled by Interpol. Or
Oh, good choice. That's one of my favorite songs. So Charlie just got so many points.
Or I'd do something super ironic, like the Bluey soundtrack. You know.
So my daughter and I, we have given my two sons their sort of soundtrack songs, and I don't know the titles of them though. That's the problem. There's one called, I think it's called Red Line.
Sing it.
Like it's about not crossing red line. Like it's like a rap song, but it's. You know that one, yeah? And then there's another one where it's just sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. It's like that. It's like a rap song.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a really good one, yeah. I think sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up would be a really good one for me.
Earmuffs. Great question. Great question.
That's a really
wherever
good
you are.
question.
Good to go.
Hi, I'm John. Thanks so much for coming. If the four of you were on a road trip together, who'd be driving the car? Who would be in charge of the snacks? Who'd be in charge of the music? And who would be sitting in the back sleeping?
I have a feeling like there's a few drivers up here that just come and feel like that, but I would definitely like to be the one.
I'll do
driving.
snacks.
Chris, don't even pretend you wouldn't be sleeping in the bag.
What? I've never taken a nap in my adult life. I would for sure be doing the music.
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Charlie, you're sleeping.
I guess
I'm sleeping. I'll take a nap.
Yeah. All right. So I'm driving. I'm glad you guys approve.
What are we driving?
What are we
Minivan.
driving?
The new GMC
Oh, here we go.
four-door pickup?
Or maybe the Cybertruck.
Or maybe, yeah. Anyway, yeah, some kind of big old fucking
Fiat Cinquecento.
That's like. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Billy, and I would like to know what is your go-to favorite indulgent dessert?
Oh my gosh.
A date with almond butter in it.
Such a healthy version of
So
an indulgent.
fancy.
Can't get enough. I can't get enough.
I like that red velvet cupcake.
I guess, you know what I just made the other day?
What's that?
I made, it's really easy, a Rice Krispie treat with my 4-year-old. And it was so fun. Yeah, and it was yummy too. I ate a lot of them.
Remember the recipe, because my whole mothering, that's what we always brought to like things we had to bring things to, because you can make it can be gluten-free, dairy-free. And as my son said, maybe we should just bring air as a dessert. Because there's so many requirements. But the Rice Krispie treat made with coconut oil.
I used just 40 marshmallows, 4 tablespoons of butter, and like the whole box.
Yeah. But just kids love that.
Yeah.
So it was my daughter's birthday a couple of days ago, and we had this cake. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this if there's a camera. We had this cake made, and the woman who made this cake was unbelievable. But in the middle of the birthday cake, she created a candy pocket. Can you see that? Do you have a camera? Could you get in on that anywhere? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Swing that camera around and take a shot of his
Where's
phone. Here, come on. There you go.
There we go.
Go over there. Go over there. Just go over there. Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah!
You good?
Thank you for coming out here and letting us ask questions. My first I just have a question. What do you guys like to do in your free time?
What's the matter over there?
It's just really boring answers. For me, it's I like to hang out with my sons and my daughter and like that. But if I have the opportunity, and I like riding horses a lot. It's like one of my favorite things to do. But I don't get to do that often, so it's basically hanging out and playing stupid fucking games with my sons, and my daughter's infatuated with the worst shows on television. Those kind of. We watched that cheerleading documentary together. That was awesome. And then, that was awesome. And then, and we're watching old reruns of Survivor together. Oh, wow. And so it's like that's pretty much my life, guys. I like to get applause for everything. It's nice, right? Like when do you ever get applause for everything? Like I like hanging out with my kids. We watch Survivor reruns. It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I think for me too, like you, it's like when I think of my family all on the couch watching something that's making us laugh, even if we've watched it 100 times, like, whatever it is. That just feels like when I think about what I love the most. Even if I don't like the show, right? Like I just want to be with my kids. I just want to be in their energy field and just have that. It's my favorite.
Occasionally I'll play D&D with my 23-year-old son, yeah. Not as often as he would like, though.
Can I ask one thing really quick? This is so short, but I have a really good friend who I haven't seen in like 10 years who was driving here to see me. Is she here? Grady, are you here? Yeah! Okay. Anyway, okay. Thanks for indulging that. Yeah, I can't wait to see you.
Awesome. That was good.
I think of time for maybe one more question.
Hi, this question's for all of you, even Johnny. If you guys could be anybody in any fandom, who would it be?
Wait, what's the question?
If you could be any character from any fandom, who would it be? Like Star Wars, Star Trek, Harry Potter, the whole nine.
And comic books as well?
Comic books, any kind of fandom. What character would you be?
It's easy for me, Swamp Thing.
Is it bad if we just want to be ourselves? I don't know. That's not bad. It's good.
No,
it's good to be okay to be yourself.
It's kind of interesting because I think maybe this is a stereotype, but I think like I don't know if we growing up like ever wanted to be a superhero, right? I don't think I did. I mean, Wonder Woman. Don't get me wrong, I did like Wonder Woman.
It's different for girls.
Yeah,
We had something different.
That's true.
Yeah. We wanted to be Disney princesses or something like that.
Oh no.
Oh no, I wanted to
that
be
was
like
me.
Jim
Never.
Carrey or.
Oh. You're much cooler than me. Any comment, Charlie?
No, I mean, I would just grow up and I would want to be the football players. Soccer players, but football players. Right, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was the same.
I just pretend I was really good at that.
I think that's all the time we have, but thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, guys.
Fantastic.
Can you guys please give a huge round of applause for Carrie-Anne, Krysten, Vincent, and Charlie?